dream, living the dream. We the best music. What up? Only king stand near me. Silicon Valley money mixed with Henny, that's a Fendi. Half a century almost, slice the green like a lawnmower. So we all on, never fall off. Hear my boss talk, you don't hear me, that's your loss. Winner in life, fuck a coin toss, I'm Coinbase. Basically cryptocurrency Scarface. Join us, there's gotta be more of us. I'm from the ghetto, what location? 2 seconds from the devil. What's up? What's up? Hope everybody's having a good night. A little later than normal today. I had to run some errands today. But as promised, Facebook Live every single day. And I am not missing any days. I do not care what time it is. So it's late, but got a little surprise for y'all. So today I'm going to do a Q&A, right? So I asked my current clients their favorite things to ask me. I asked them for just a list of some of their most common questions. And so I'm actually going to answer them on this live for the next 5 or 10 minutes or so. If you have any questions about marketing, drop it in the comments and I will answer it live. Okay. All righty. Here we go on this voyage. Here we go. All right. First question I get a lot. Kevin, how do I know when it's time to get a VA? I get this question almost every single day. It's actually very easy. The answer to that question is when you decide to realize that you're a CEO, and part of being a CEO means you have to have employees. The same way you have to have insurance. The same way you have to have a business license. The same way you have to have an accountant. So these are just fundamentals. And having an employee, whether it's an independent contractor, W-2, whatever, VA, that's mandatory. That's not something that, oh, I'm selling a VA service. People frame it that way because they don't, sure, it's a service, but at the end of the day, hiring people to do and work in the business is mandatory to grow the business. It's not like a nice to have, So as soon as you're in the mindset of accepting the risk associated with hiring an employee and the fact that it's necessary, that's when you're ready to hire a VA. If you're still sitting there saying, well, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month is too much for me, you're not ready to hire anyone. That's just part of the nature of running a business. I hope that answers that question. Music break. Oh, I love this song. This is Brown Boy by Nav. Nav is one of my favorite artists. Hey, 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 hey. See you girl with a big with pretty things. Hey. I think I'm a widow, guess I stand at his rings. What kind of car was he driving that shit? Okay, next question. I get this question very often as well. Kevin, who and what job description do I hire first? The answer to that is you hire for the things that make you the most money first. And the reason being is if you hire your lead generation specialist, right, your sales closer, your marketing team, if you hire all those things that make you money consistently, revenue every single week in your business, everything else falls in place. So then, oh, now it's time to hire somebody to do content. Oh, now it's time to hire somebody to do admin, right? But the issue with that is you have to know what type of person to hire, right? So you need to make the sacrifice and hire an elite level 2 or a seasoned level 3 person to do your lead gen. If you're doing sales calls, only people that can do that are level 3. And if you watch my videos, you know a level 3 person is in a developing country like the US, the UK, places like that, right?
Level 2, you can find a seasoned level 2 in the Philippines for anywhere between $6 to $15 an hour, depending on the level of task. Next question. This feels like a game show. This is fun. Next question. Okay. All right. Someone asked me this today on Facebook. Kevin, how do I make money off of my content? I see, a lot of people saying post more content, but how do I make money from the content? Okay, if you're actually listening to this right now, I need you to take really good notes. I did an entire lesson on this. It's all virtual lesson 11, but let me just give you a quick recap. You know how Gary Vee and a lot of these guys say, post more content? What they're really saying, the part that they're not saying explicitly is once that content is posted, repurpose that content for hours and hours and hours every single day. That part is more important than posting it on 1 or 2 places. That's not going to make you any money. So posting on your IG feed or your LinkedIn or whatever, that's not going to make you money. What does make you money is doing a video like you see me doing right now, and then doing an IG tip of the day type video. So taking those 2 pieces of content, then hiring someone to repurpose that content in 16 different locations. Blog, email blast, Facebook story with a call to action, right? All those different places consistently every single day. Do that for 30 days, then come talk to me. If you didn't make any money, that means your content's bad. Okay, all right. Yeah. Hey. We ain't returning just we don't need receipts. Hey. I love this song, man. I love this song. And the cherries. Ooh. And 2 more questions, then we're gonna wrap up for tonight. Q&A. Okay. What CRM do you like? Okay. There is a lot of CRMs out there. I've tried almost all of them. My favorite 2 are HubSpot. I'm gonna go with HubSpot and go high level. Yeah, I'm gonna go with HubSpot and go high level. Those are my 2 favorite CRMs. And the reason being is they're simple and easy to use, but there's a huge price difference. So I would say those are my 2 favorite CRMs. And last question. If I'm ready to hire a VA, how do I get started? Okay. All you need to do is hit the schedule a call button on my website, allapproach.com, or DM me, or DM a member of my admin team. I have 15 employees. If you just message one of us, we'll make sure you get scheduled for a call with myself or Christian, our sales associate, and we'll get you signed up if it's the right fit. Okay. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and yeah, just keep it relaxed. Keep being yourself, and just understand that this is a journey. We're all on this journey together. All right. Later.